Hey Tribe, Coach Lonnie here with the Undeniable You, where we affirm, empower, and inspire LGBTQ plus worldwide. Before we get started, couple things. First of all, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you feeling? I'm asking you this because number one, I genuinely care about how you feel. And number two, I know that a lot of us empaths are feeling things. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the cosmos, a lot of changes, a lot of transformation that is happening for us, for humanity. And I truly do believe that we are being asked to change right along with it. So, having said that, self care, it can look a lot different for each and every one of us. But whether it be, tweaking your diet, eating more live foods, or, whether it be, exercising, incorporating more exercise into your life, or even rest, whatever it is, I hope that you are listening and that you are doing what the universe is asking you to do. Okay? So before we get started, I would like to offer you a gift. Yes, I have a daily journal that I created just for you, and it's free. And the link is below in the description. And I mean, it will help you, it'll help you express yourself, connect with your higher self, and, just learn more about you. Journals can be highly transformational if you use them. Okay, so I provided you with a free journal, a gift from me and the undeniable you. Okay, all right, so moving right along to our next beautiful, wonderful manifesting secret. And of course, I have a story, all right, that I like to share with you. Now, with this manifesting secret, what comes to my mind is an experience that I had a long time ago involving my brother. On the weekends, we used to go roller skating. Oh my goodness, we used to have so much fun roller skating. And during the day, the roller rink would have like a competition, like a race, right? And it was based on your age group. So in my age group, there was this one girl, and I had been competing against her and racing against her for some months. And she would always come in first. I would always come in second. And one day, my brother asked me, he says, why do you always come in second? Why aren't you, winning the race? And I told him, I mean, I remember it like it was yesterday. I said, I can't beat her like that. And so he looks at me and he says, can you beat her running? And then I looked at him because I almost felt insulted, because I was a very fast runner. And I said, of course. I said, yeah, I can beat her running. So my brother says to me, if you can beat her running, you can beat her skating. And so I thought about it for a moment. And this is the thing. When you're racing, when you're just starting out in the race, the skates have toe stops on the front of them. And then you have to use you got to run on your toes. You got to run on the toe stops at first to, get your momentum going, right? And so he told me, he said, when you start out in the beginning running on your toe stops, he said, that's where you beat her. You beat her there, and then you win the race. And I was like, oh my goodness, right? So genius. Okay, so for the following week, all week long, I had been just imagining myself, seeing myself beating this girl in this race. And I remember this girl like it was yesterday. She had like her hair parted down the middle, and she had two long ponytails. And like with the shoes, with the skates, like the girls typically wore white skates and the guys wore black skates. The boys wore black. Well, this girl had black skates. I mean, she was just like a total badass, right? And I even wanted me some black skates, right? So, okay, here comes Saturday and it's time to race. And we lined up on the line, and I was ready. And she looked at me and I looked at her, and she had her game face on, but I had mine on. And so the guy blows the whistle and we start off, and we're like boom 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 boom, and then you skate. And I was ahead of her. And so once I got that jump start, it was all over. And I just like pew, around the ring. And then now this is the thing. They gave us a prize, and I always wanted the prize, right? And it was only one person that the one that came in first place got this prize. You know what it was? A lollipop. It was a lollipop. That's all it was. But I wanted to win, and I wanted that freaking lollipop. So I finally got it. Now, this is the thing. It wasn't all about beating this girl. It wasn't all about coming in first place, because all of that is a mental construct. But what it was about was believing in myself. And that's what today's secret is about. It's imperative that you believe. There are an infinite number an infinite number of versions of us, right? And so I wasn't considering that there was another version of me, a version of me winning that race. I had never considered that. And then as soon as my brother helped me to believe, then I could see myself beating that girl and winning that race. And that's exactly what happened. You have to believe. You have to believe. And it sounds so simple, but it's so important to truly believe in your dreams and your desires. Okay? I know you can do it. I do it all the time. Just keep believing in yourself and believing in your dreams. Okay? All right. So thank you. I appreciate you listening to my video. If you liked it, like it, share it with a friend, and follow me for more content like this.